I think for me it's been great. I love seeing all the different sorts of things that different organisations are doing, particularly some of the little tiny organisations that aren't part of national volunteering organisations, but there's a couple of little organisations that I've met where some very ordinary folk are doing some great things in terms of challenging the ways they work and offering particularly young people the chance to contribute to their community and be seen differently.
Well, I think it's been an excellent opportunity to network with people and learn what other projects are doing and how they're going about developing, and also the need to change where necessary as the project develops.
I just think that one of the things that I've really enjoyed is when you get a group of people around, what binds us all together is our passion, and there's just a huge amount of a group of like-minded people being together and sharing their passions.
I think the days went really well. I think, we were slightly apprehensive to begin with that there might be too much going on and there might not be enough structure, but in fact I think people have really gone with it and they've really valued the opportunity to move between what they wanted to get involved in. They've really taken the opportunity to network with people, and they've really bought into the spirit of the day really, and they've taken the opportunity to find out about people from the exhibition and then go and find them, and it's been really very positive. It's been great.
I'm surprised by the level of enthusiasm and energy that's sustained in a room for the last 7 hours. People have been really committed and really willing and open to talking to one another. It's been a really flexible event with lots of time for people to talk, and people taking the opportunity to talk and introduce themselves and just get to know a little bit more and sharing ideas. So having a top tips wall has really worked because there's loads of ideas going up there that perhaps people wouldn't have said but they want to share.
My top tip for the day would be to always think about evaluation. It's my pet subject, and I would say that all the projects here, clearly today they've shown the really kind of great things they're doing, the exciting work they're doing, the different groups they're working with. So I would say that if you're doing all that good work, you've really got to build in evaluation from the beginning. Don't see it as a chore, but see it as a way of learning how to sell your organisation and really demonstrate the value and the impact that your project is having.
People mostly want to talk to me about whether it's going to continue, whether there's going to be more money or less money. Is it going to be cut? It's not going to be cut. There'll be the same amount of money next year, which is good news for the sector. And people want to talk to me about how do they get a voice with clinical commissioning groups and get a voice with new health and wellbeing boards. I think my key message there is to collaborate with others in the sector, to work together, to work in partnership with each other, and to lead your local sector.
We're much more than the labels and roles that we live with. So it's not just about who you are, what job you do, or what illness or impairment or label you live with. It's actually about the stuff you can do and the stuff you know about. That's what matters.
It's seeing people so engaged with it. I mean, the projects have really valued it. They've really got involved with as much as they can. I've seen lots of people trying to fit in as much as they can from today. And I think that's a really positive energy to take away from it. Whereas they haven't just come and they're constantly looking at their watch. In fact, time has moved so quickly through the day, and I think people have got an awful lot out of it.
I mean, I would say for me, the team that we work with, the people that we manage, are just superb, and they've really worked hard to get this day to be as good as it is, and I'm really proud of them. And they're out there running around with the signs and making sure everything's working out, but that's what makes a day really good. So for me, it's how the teams work together with the projects to deliver such a good day.
I think the one thing I take away from today is that when you get a group of people in the room, an awful lot of the solutions are already there. We spend a lot of our time sometimes putting external solutions in. There are a lot of very, very highly skilled professional people here, and one of the challenges is having more events like this where people can actually share stories and talk about what they're doing.